invitations. We saw this on another YouTuber's page, and we kind of doing our own little twist to it. So we're getting our invitations for what, like a little under $1 a piece, and that's really good for the type of invitations that we're doing. We're getting it for 100 versus like
500.
More than $500.
Yeah. Save a little bit of cash.
A lot of cash. So what we have to start with, we got these gold cardstock papers from Michael's. We got 2 packs of these, so it's a pack of 100, 2 packs of hundreds, and these were $7.99 a piece.
They're on sale.
On sale? No, they were $9.99 a piece because they're originally $20, but you know Michael's always have a 40% or 50% off. So we got these for $10 a piece. So we got 200 pages of those, and we get 2 out of each of those. We got the 5x7 envelopes for $8.49 a pack, and we got 3 packs of those because we need 150 invitations. That's how many we're making, 150 invitations. And then we got, we haven't finished all this yet. The cardstock. So we have just 1 pack of white cardstock because we're going to print out the RSVP cards on this one. And then we got ribbon. This is from different glue dots. So detail cards. So I went and got detail cards printed on like a pearl paper from Office Depot. And these were for a page. I got 3 on a page, and for 1 page of these, it was 35 cents per page for the detail cards.
Which is not bad.
Yeah, and so I got 50 pages. And then I also went there, and it's hard to see this one. I got our invitations printed on vellum paper. I think that's how you pronounce it. Vellum paper. I guess you can see the word. So the vellum paper is just transparent paper that we did. So we're gonna show you actually 2 ways to get the invitations and which way we chose. Because originally I wasn't going to print the detail cards or the invitations on vellum paper or the pearl paper. We were going to get them photo printed, which is what we did. We got them photo printed at Walmart. And if you do the at-home photo, like home delivery, is 9 cents per 4x6 photo. If you do our photo, is 23 cents. So we just did a test card for 23 cents, but for 150, it would have been like $64 for all of them together, for the detail cards and the invitations together. So that's not bad, and it looks good on this paper. We just didn't have enough time to wait for it because it takes about a week or 2 weeks for it to come in from the Walmart. So this is what it looks like on the photo paper, and this is what we're going to go with the pearl paper from Office Depot. So we're going to show you how we're getting this. We also purchased this. What's that?
It's a cutter. So you slide the papers through, you cut, you can measure it so that it's precise instead of trying to use scissors and then guess. So we cut out our sample card, and then we're going to take it and just pre-measure all of the rest of our cards, and then she'll do that, and then I'll cut them through. We're gonna do like an assembly line with 2 people. So we're gonna try to knock those out first. We'll cut the place cards down first, and then we'll go back and then cut the clear papers.
Right. For the design, I just filled in the design for our invite off of weddingchicks.com. And I also created another design off of Canva. I'll do another video showing you how to create a design on Canva for free. Because that's where our detail cards, I created our detail cards for free on Canva. So this is the look that we're going for, to have our transparent, I have to block out our information on there, but to have our invite is going to be the transparent invite on the gold cardstock. You know, it looks real elegant. And then we're going to have the detail cards in there, and then the RSVP card. So we'll show you how we're getting this done.
Okay, so like I said, we have one pre-cut paper, and then we're going to use it just as a guide.
What's how to do it?
We'll use the back side of it just so that we can mark on it, and then I can cut it away without it showing up on the actual invite. So she's going to put it down and then just make a small little dot so that we know, like, okay, this is where we need to start our line, just so that I can see them. She'll mark on both ends, the width and the length.
But if you're cutting it, it's going to be on this side, huh?
Okay.
And we're using this, we're doing it as a 5x7. So we're cutting the transparent paper to 4x6. We're cutting our gold cardstock to a 5x7. To attach the clear invite. So this is the front of our cardstock, and I have E6000 glue. I tried 3 different glue. I tried to see which one would work for this, because in our original one we used glue dots, and you could definitely see the glue dots. We were using that for when we were doing it as a picture, and then you could see here, these are ones I already marked. You could see the glue dots. I tried like a crazy glue. None of them really worked. So for this one, this was the best option. So I'm going to just place my card, and it's hard for you to see because it's clear. But you see, it's the 4x6 on top of the 5x7 cardstock that we created. I'm using a disposable lipstick pencil, lipstick brush, but I'm sure you could use a toothpick or a popsicle stick. So I'm going to take just a little dot, just that much, of E6000. And I'm going to place that right in the middle where I want my card to be, and make sure that I spread it out. If you don't spread it out, then you will see, once it dries, like the residue from it, and that's not what we want. So I just put a little bit of it at the top. Place my invite, and then press that down. Now this is stuck together. So the E6000, you let it dry overnight, but you know, once you put it on there, it's pretty, it's not going anywhere. So you can't see where I put the glue. Well, right now it's a little wet, but once it dries completely clear, completely transparent. You won't be able to see it. So now it looks like one of those elegant, expensive invitations that you would get.
This is the first invitation that we made. I secured the vellum paper to the gold cardstock using the E6000 glue, then the printed detail card and RSVP card, along with our engagement picture. I then secured the invitation in place by placing ribbon across the middle 2 times, securing it at the back with glue dots. At first, I left an extra glue dot in order to secure the other piece of ribbon, but I ended up not using it and taking it off in the end. And this is what this final invitation looks like.
For the second invitation design, we used the same gold cardstock, but the invitation is printed as a photo from Walmart and the same for the detail card. We used glue dots on the back of the photo to secure it to the cardstock, and then did the same thing for the detail card. We cut the extra gold cardstock off the detail card so that it would be smaller than an invite. When putting this invitation together, we used the same RSVP cards that we printed on regular cardstock and inserted our engagement picture. We wanted to try a different ribbon design by just overlaying the ribbon in the front of the card and gluing it down. That way the invite would stay together. This is what the final invitation looks like. This invitation is about 75 cents to make if you made 50 of them.
Here's a comparison of both of the invitations side by side. One with the printed detail card, the other with the photo detail card with the gold cardstock as the backing. We used the same RSVP cards and engagement photos for both invitations. And then this is the back part of the invitations with one as the photo printed copy and the other with the vellum paper. Both look really nice once they're complete.
Although we liked them both, for the time we had, we ended up going with the first invitation.